Hey everyone, it's me George back with a new video. This one has a lot of really interesting stuff, but I'm gonna save the best for last because Larry Hama came to New Braunfels, Texas at the Retromania event, and I was able to get some books signed, so I'm gonna save those for last so I can show y'all. But first up, I wanted to start with these Blu-rays, these 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays that I got. I got these in December, but I forgot to show them. I got this Edge of Tomorrow and The Mist. And I love both of these movies, and my wife got me a huge entertainment center with the lights and the sound system, and so I've just been rewatching movies. These were on sale during Black Friday. I got them for like less than 10 bucks each. Next up is stuff from my LCS. This is Avengers #1. This is a really cool variant cover of the Disney characters as the Avengers. Like, I saw this and I knew I wanted to pick it up, so that's why I grabbed that one. Paid cover price. This one is just a cool Poison Ivy cover. I liked it. It's Poison Ivy number 17. Really nice cover. I'm not sure who this artist is, but I need to look it up. The next one is Silent Night issue 1, and it's a really cool cover of Santa Claus with Satana. I just thought that was really cool. I paid cover price. Next up is some half price book stuff. So I picked up this book, Predator Prayed to the Heavens. And so whenever I see these Dark Horse books and I don't have them, I'm going to pick them up, especially since I'm not sure if they're going to get reprinted at Marvel. I think they are, but those collections are going to be really expensive, and these are pretty cheap, so that's why I grabbed these. The next one is a comic book series I've heard of, but I don't think I own any issues of it. It's Hack Slash Friday the 31st, so it's just I guess a cool horror series that I want to read. And here's some more half price books goodness. I just love this cover. I don't think it's like a special issue or anything like that, but it's Batman number 99, and it's a really cool cover of Batman and Nightwing fighting side by side. This one was also a cover by Catwoman issue 3. Really cool cover. Catwoman looks like she's like just been in the fight of her life, so that's why I love this cover. Next one is another cover by Batgirl number 6. I can't remember who the artist is here, but I really like the Batman Batgirl cover. This is another cover by, this is Red Sonja number 2. I'm not sure which volume this is, but I absolutely love this cover art. I think this is an Amanda Conner cover, but it looks really awesome. And ever since the Blue Beetle movie, I am now a fan of Blue Beetle, both Ted Kord and Jaime Reyes. So whenever I saw this, I knew I wanted to pick it up. Blue Beetle issue 1. And if I'm ever lucky enough to meet the actor, I'll probably try and get this signed. This one is another cover by Superman number 3. I don't think there's anything special about this one, except for I think it's a really cool cover, and I especially love how you see Krypto right there holding it down. That's why I grabbed this one. When I was at Half Price Books, they had some Power Rangers stuff. This one I thought looked really cool, and if I were ever lucky enough to meet the Pink Ranger, I'd probably get this one signed, but I absolutely love this cover art. And I'm not sure which issue this is, but it's just a really awesome cover. And I think it's like it's a con edition, I believe, but I'm not sure which con, if it's like San Diego Comic-Con or anything like that. But yeah, love that cover art. The next books are from Ron's Comic Closet. It's an eBay store, and I paid cover price for everything. It's Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood issue 4. This is a variant cover. Love that cover art. The next one, Predator versus Wolverine. This is issue 4, and this is the really awesome Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Like, sometimes for me, Bill Sienkiewicz is kind of hit or miss. Like, sometimes I love his stuff, sometimes I don't. This is one of those times I absolutely love that artwork. This next one was a cover by, because I love how this new Moon Knight looks, but also I think this is going to be like the key issue for the cover appearance of first cover appearance of whoever this new Moon Knight is. But I absolutely love the way the cover is, but also the weapons he's wielding. Those are pretty awesome weapons. Here's a cover by, this is X-Men, Fall of the X-Men, House of X, number 1. Really cool Magic cover. I believe that is an Art Germ cover. This was another cover by, it just looks fun. I may or may not read this, but I just thought it was a funny premise. Marvel Meow. And it's just a really cool cover with the characters with their cats. So I thought that was kind of funny. And which leads into Marvel Meow number 1. And this one has Spider-Man. I guess it's like a funny cover of Spider-Man, the Lion King or something like that. But yeah, and if you look really closely there, it has the J. Jonah Jameson meme. He's like, bring me pictures of Spider-Man. But yeah, it's really awesome. I paid cover price for this one. This one is a really cool cover. I'm not sure if this is like David Finch artwork, but I just love the Batman vs. Joker cover. I love this series, and then this cover art's really nice. X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday. Really cool cover of Colossus and Magneto. This one right here, I have mixed feelings about because I really like the David Nakayama covers, but for some reason, I guess I might not like this one as much, but it is Superman, so I am glad that I got it. It's Superman issue 7. This one I picked up because I wanted to read it, but I don't have a spare copy, so I might wait until I go to a Half Price Books and I can find a copy I can read. But this is Knights issue 1, and I think it has like vampires and supernatural characters, but it looked interesting to me. This is another book kind of similar to the other one, Operation Sunshine issue 1. Another one with like supernatural characters. I'm a sucker for horror and horror fiction, so that's why I like these sort of books. I do want to read this one, but I don't have another copy, so I have to wait till I find a kind of beat up copy to read. And here's the coolest part. So like I said, I met Larry Hama. He signed my books. He did an interview, and I posted the interview video if you want to check that out. So I ended up getting 6 books signed, and he threw this in. Really cool artwork. I'm not sure what this is from, so I need to look this up, but he signed it, and it's just a really cool art print. I think this might be for some kind of upcoming war comic, and if so, I definitely want to check it out, but I thought this was really cool. The first book he signed, Barack the Barbarian issue 1, and you see his signature up there. Barack the Barbarian issue 4, another really hilarious cover. I was actually really surprised. That was one of the things I asked about when I met him. I asked him about, you know, how this came to be, because it just seemed like a really interesting, wacky premise. G.I. Joe number 140, and I love that he signed it right here in this little space here. This is probably one of my all-time favorite G.I. Joe covers, if not my all-time favorite G.I. Joe cover, but it's G.I. Joe number 46. And he signed it up here on the trade dress. G.I. Joe number 27. And this one actually is my all-time favorite G.I. Joe cover. Saving the best for last, G.I. Joe number 7. Absolutely love that cover art. So it was really cool. I hope you check out the video. Larry Hama was really awesome. One of the coolest things I saw, I'm not sure if I heard him say this, but I think he mentioned that this was the first time he signed one of these, and somebody brought their like G.I. Joe ship carrier, the base part of it, to sign, and he signed that, and I think I heard him say that was the first time somebody brought one of those. I could be wrong. I could have misheard since I wasn't that close, but yeah, it was interesting to see. Like, the thing was huge. Seeing him bringing that in, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, it was a really cool event, and I was really lucky to meet him, and I'm really thankful that he took the time to chat with me and sign my books. So that's it for this video. I also submitted some books to CBCS, so I guess we'll see how that goes, and we'll talk about that later. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested, I have the pre-launch page up for my comic book Kickstarter that I'm working on. It's for Zombie Deathball Mayhem. I'll leave the link in the bio. If you hit the notify button, it just tells you whenever the Kickstarter campaign is live, and if you're into crowdfunding, it would be awesome if you would sign up and just hit that so I can grow more followers. But yeah, that's it for the video. See you on the next one.